play that country tuba cowboy. The Vandals there, John Prine before that with Illegal Smile. I want to write a song kind of like that, but I want to call it Reoccurring Cough.
Like a country song?
Yeah, like a country song that's like coded about smoking weed, but it's like kind of COVID-y, so people are, just reoccurring cough.
Oh. Or just write a song about how like you have to assure people that you just have smoker's cough, not COVID.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Reoccurring cough was just a little more clever than.
Oh, okay. So you like tongue in cheek that way.
Yeah.
Word. I get it. Speaking of tongue in cheek, CJ, there's a lady who wants to make out with young boys who wrote a book.
Yeah.
Her name is
racist boys.
Right. Her name is Jill.
Jill Matthews. Yeah.
Jill Matthews. You remembered it. I didn't even.
This is my favorite part of every show, so I'm so glad to be a part of this.
Oh man, I'm so happy that you get to be a part of it. When CJ told me that you told him that this was one of your favorite parts of the show,
I don't remember having either of those conversations, which is crazy to me.
I'm like, okay, this is a good bit, because if Matt thinks it's funny, then it's funny.
And we're only on page 8. We got like 100 more weeks.
I want to know what happens next. Like I'm intrigued.
Right. Oh yeah. Me too. I mean, like, genuinely. I can't wait. So this is it, guys. Mbop to the Top, an unauthorized autobiography of Hanson. CJ,
Jill, the old cocksucking whore from back in the day, Matthews.
Old cocksucking whore from back in the day, Matthews.
What I've gathered so far, they're not racist.
Right.
This is
true. And that's it, right?
And Oklahoma is a lot more diverse than I thought it was.
Yeah, Oklahoma, far more diverse than anyone's talking about.
And the parents are already rich.
Pretty rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not hurting. They have a sprawling manor.
And they harmonize every dinner.
Yeah.
I can't wait to harmonize with you
guys. Dude.
We were on we did like a quarter of a paragraph. Total cliffhanger last week.
Oh yeah.
You have to go back and listen if you want to know. So here we go.
All right, CJ, hit me with it.
His job with drilling the oil company. Wait, what? With the oil drilling company was about to take him out of the country. The family wasn't unprepared. They'd known this day would come. There was never a question they wouldn't go together.
We were sure he lost his job, but he just gets moved. He's just getting moved.
Sounds like he got a promotion. Like he's going to
that
Saudi
almost
Arabia or some shit.
Yeah, they're like, oh no.
They live in Saudi?
Dude, what if this is the book? The whole book is just about uncovering how Hanson is backed by like Saudi princes. like they're basically owned like racehorses, and like they've just been running them for money since the mid-90s. They got to be, but then like they fucked it up, right? They fucked it up and they were treating them like horses, and once they hit 18, they were just like, all right, put them out to pasture. And they're like, that's not how this works.
We do need to do maybe we'll do that on Twitch, or Where Are They Now on Hanson.
I mean, they've put out music within the last 10 years.
You need to have them on the show.
My God. Dude, if we could get Hanson on the show, I would lose my mind.
That would be great. Like one of them is just...
It has to be after we read the whole book, though.
Yeah. I mean, if we find out that one of them is a scat fiend, I think we got this.
Dude, I bet the little one. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. So there was never a question that they wouldn't go together. They're a unit. They're a family unit. They're gonna fucking travel. They're like the thornberries, the wild thornberries.
Right.
Damn, I thought you were reading right there.
Yeah. they're like a musical wild thornberries.
Yeah.
Again, Jill Stein, maybe. Or Jill Matthews.
Matthews.
All right. Walker and Diana explained to their boys that they'd be spending the next year in several new homes in the South American country of Ecuador and Venezuela, as well as Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah.
Tobago. Tomato. In the Caribbean, they'd be meeting many different kinds of people, which they're prepared for.
Right. No, we already established that.
Done, like, I would almost say that maybe they've been like completely retrained. Like they were so racist at one point that they were put into like some kind of brainwashing system.
No, I'm saying she's like, no, there's not even cultural shock for them. They're just going to show up and be like, oh no, we can adapt to this.
It was presented as a wonderful opportunity.
I don't think adapt. I think they're trying to overpower.
I honestly think they just probably ignored where they were because they were like,
they're just trying to steal the oil.
Like Hanson's here. Everybody, shut the fuck up.
Well, no, I think they just were like, stay inside, don't go anywhere, just stay at home, practice your fucking instruments, and don't look out the window for too long because we don't want them to know that little girls live here. Or we don't want people to think little girls live here.
All right.
Little blonde girls. Oh, you see blonde hair, you're just like, holy shit.
Right. I see a word in here already that tells me Joe Matthews is not a breeder.
Okay.
In this next sentence. So that
what was that noise?
I don't know.
We just lost Craig, but we got G-Arc.
We got G-Arc. G-Arc holds shit down.
Sorry.
All right. So that the boys' education would not be disrupted, Diana had already decided to homeschool her brood. That is something.
Her brood?
Yeah, that's something.
There's 3 of them. It's 3 of them.
I know.
It's 3. It's a brood. Isn't like a brood 6? It's a minimum 6 for a brood.
I don't know the ins and outs.
What's crazy is this is how I read books when I read books. I read a sentence and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is crazy, man. Like, let's get to the good parts. What does he mean when he said this? Okay, and then I read the next sentence and then I'm lost. I'm gone.
Right. You just got to analyze everything. Well, that's the thing about this, right? Is because what's interesting about Hanson isn't much, right? But what is interesting is the lady who's writing it and her perspective. Like, why would you write this book unauthorized? Like, you had to put that on the cover. Like, you know that's.
Did you ever try to get it authorized? Do you think that the unauthorization is just a marketing ploy?
What channels do you have to go through? Like, did calling them a brood make it so that they were like, no, we're not greenlighting this? What the fuck, lady?
Like, yeah, who's her? Like, is she trying to appeal to the 11-year-old metalhead girl whose parents might have bought her this book?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. She loves it. She loves to type these 3 words out right here. In other words, Ike, Taylor, and Zachariah. What did they do? Did not join the neighborhood kids and get on the school bus.
I fucking told you.
So they're doing a little. Sounds a little separate but equal to me.
Right. No, they homeschooled them for sure.
Yeah.
And they were just like, don't go outside.
Like,
or if you do go outside,
are you gonna have
take your
a
brother.
better chance to truly immerse your children in cultural differences?
But see, they already had that on lock from living in Oklahoma.
Yeah, you're right. Oklahoma.
They didn't need to go outside in Venezuela and Ecuador. Like, they were from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
like, there's more diversity there than
hub of the world.
Trinidad and Tobago. Jeez.
And it's like they make us feel bad because they have to move for work. It's not like they're military kids where the dad's making $80,000 a year. We're talking oil shit,
right?
Where the dad's making a bajillion.
Yeah, and he's like a
dollars.
financial advisor for an oil company, like. So he's not even working hard. He's not out there on the rig or anything.
That dude gets drunk at work.
Yeah, for sure. like really good alcohol too.
Right.
On the golf course.
Yeah.
In Trinidad and Tobago, where the water is crystal blue.
Right. Oh,
like your eyes, Keegan.
Oh, thank you.
The light is hitting your eyes perfectly right now.
It's like I do that on purpose.
All right. Where were we?
Instead, large chunks of time were set aside every day for their lessons, with mom as their teacher in all academic subjects. So they're either stupid or she's really smart.
It's like I fucking read this book before you even did. Like I told you, dude. This is like.
Didn't you find it in your mom's garage?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I did find it in Keegan's mom's garage.
But I never read this book. Like I guarantee you.
Okay.
While
that sounds a little suspect.
While remodeling her kitchen.
Yeah, I never read this book. No, here's the thing though, right? Like up until probably 7 years ago, I didn't read. Never read a fucking thing. Hated reading. No, that's not true. I read a lot of shit at school, but like unless it was forced upon me, I really never read.
That was the opposite. I refused to read the forced upon me things, but I was always reading, so I could tell him to suck it.
And then I think back on it though, and I did read a lot of shit for fun though.
And now I don't really like it because I'm into like biographical stuff. So now it's just like go to YouTube.
Yeah.
If you know what you're looking for, you're not getting complete misinformation.
But just understand that I did never read this book, and I don't know that for a fact, but I do.
It could be deep, deep down in there, some kind of repressed memory.
Everybody hates the homeschool kids, so
I always liked homeschool kids. They were the right amount of weird for me. I thought they were interesting.
I don't know if I ever knew any homeschool kids.
I played football with a couple of homeschool kids, and I was like, I tried to be extra nice to them, but like, I always felt like they were weird. They were definitely fucking weird.
They turned out to be like horse people.
Exactly.
You mean like equestrians?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I wasn't sure if you meant centaurs or equestrians.
And like, if they're homeschooled, they're like like centaurs. So like, if they're homeschooled, there's like 2 to 3 degrees of separation from somebody who owns a horse, right? Like, if you're a homeschool kid, either your cousin, your sister, or your aunt is a fucking horse person.
Or like a best friend that's like a family member to you.
Right. Their mom and your mom, like they grew up together and they call each other sisters and stuff.
And
wear those really long jean skirts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fucking, I don't get the jean skirts, man. The really long jean skirts.
I don't understand mom jeans.
It's denim. Sometimes I understand mom jeans, and
I can understand some.
I don't know. I guess I'm just different.
And I think they're making a comeback now, right? Aren't the mom jeans making a comeback?
No, I mean I think they've been making it. They've been making it.
I say we abolish all the jeans and just everybody wears yoga pants, male and female.
I'm down.
Or it's a more comfortable world.
Or skirts. Everybody wears skirts. Fuck it.
Do you remember in 2004?
But we put pockets on them fuckers.
When girls were wearing pants so low you could almost see their pussy from the top.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like, I remember that.
I missed that one.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Now
what happened to that? What happened to that? You think? Yeah.
Now these pants are covering up their belly button.
You know what happened to that?
Where the fuck are we going?
You know what happened to that? And I'm pretty confident that this is the right answer. Dudes started wearing them.
That did happen.
Oh, dude, yeah, dudes showing front cleave, never gonna work.
Yeah, it was just
and it's gonna destroy any movement.
A lot of scraggly hairs sticking out that shouldn't be. And
whenever they try, like, that was the one guy from like the Brady Bunch, right? Like he became like less popular, like when he showed his pubes and like rocking and like Rolling Stone or some shit in like the 80s or the 70s.
I don't know that one.
They all like freaked out about it, but it's like anytime dude starts showing pubes, you know that like some big trend is about to end. Like like women can show pubes all day. Everybody's like, well, all right, it's whatever. And
I don't know. I think half of society. I think half of society is against women's pubes.
Yeah, but that half of society sucks. Like those anybody who's like real hard line, like women shouldn't have body hair. I'm always
the
like
same dudes that are afraid to get a finger in their butt.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, you're probably not gonna make it winter, my dude.
Yeah.
Your children are gonna grow up weak. I'm sorry.
I just heard.
I mean, I don't want to get pegged, but I want a finger in the butt. That's
nothing bigger than a lady's finger. That's all I'm saying.
You don't have to. Yeah. No, man.
That's juvenile.
I mean, some of us want
to
get pegged, but a lady's finger's all right.
Just out of curiosity, how much longer do we have? Page. How much more do we have to read?
Half of it.
We're literally halfway through.
Oh my god! I'm just thinking to myself when I have to edit this into an actual audiobook.
Well, you already said that you're not going to edit out the in-betweens. So
I know. That's
you said that. You're being kind of selfish. CJ does all of the editing. The least you could do is edit.
No, but I'm gonna have to pull 100 fucking episodes by the end of this shit and cut out the middle of it.
Keegan, you're drinking a monster right now. Can you fall asleep right after that monster? Yeah, you're that guy. Okay.
I have ADHD really fucking bad.
I get it.
I
don't hate it. I'm not judging you.
Oh no,
It's been a long time, but I can fall asleep on like
Coffee
A
though?
1/4 inch by 6 inch line of pure Colombian cocaine.
Yeah. Time to go to bed.
Oh, I'll get sleepy on that shit too.
Yeah. That's how I figured out I had ADHD.
I have to wear a mouthpiece to bed because I snore, and my wife doesn't like it when I snore. And this mouthpiece literally takes away the snore 97% of the time. But definitely when that shit gets involved, like I lay in bed and I'm just like grinding on that mouthpiece. Just it's not good for me or anybody involved.
Yeah, it doesn't
but
seem comfortable at all.
I need one of them though.
Yeah, it single-handedly saved my relationship.
What I do is I take, and I just explained this to Keegan the other day. What I do to stop my snoring, as part of it, is I will take some Vicks Vapo Rub, and I will put it on a Q-tip, and then I will line the inside of both of my nostrils with Vicks Vapo Rub, and that opens me wide up.
And that stops you from snoring,
Yeah, it just opens me wide up, man.
See, I have the problem though that like one of my nostrils is physically blocked. Like there's no opening my nostril back up.
So like a deviated septum situation.
It like literally shifts. It like goes from side to side and closes up different sides of my nose just depending on which side I'm leaning.
Oh man, that's got to be hard for
everything.
drugs.
Yeah, breathing. It's kind of like just generally living is kind of sucks. All right, let's go.
All right, where are we at here? Neighborhood kids got on the school bus. Instead, large chunks of time were set aside every day for their lessons, with mom as the teacher in all academic subjects. It meant a huge responsibility and total dedication by Diana to the children. That's the end of the sentence. Okay. College educated and deeply committed, she was prepared. Homeschooling means different things in different states. It's fairly common in Oklahoma. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. One of the
where, according to journalist Tom Connor, some people choose it for religious reasons. They want to protect their kids from certain influences that they might be exposed to in public schools. I learned
science
not to do religion in Catholic school because they gave us religion class, and then right after that we would go to science class. And like, this shit doesn't add up.
I found that when teachers at school had big boobs, whether the teacher be 60 years old or 24, it doesn't matter. I didn't learn as much because.
But what if the teacher was your mom?
So his mom does have big boob.
Yeah, so
it's the only thing I know about her, but I know she's got some honkers on her.
If I was homeschooled, I wouldn't learn a fucking thing.
Right?
That was a joke about my mom having big boobs. Fuck. She's gonna hear this.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean,
nobody hears this.
It's kind of like we're just talking into space.
So we're done with Jill Matthews?
No, we still got we got a smidge left here.
Perfect. I was hoping.
Other people choose homeschooling simply because they're not satisfied with the quality of education in their local school system and perhaps can't afford private school tuition. This is in quotations here. Homeschooling is getting very prevalent out here, says a Tulsa father of 2. And that's the end of the page.
What?
At some point, she interviewed a Tulsa father of 2.
Yeah, like she just had a buddy.
So it's like her neighbor.
Yeah. She's like, hey, why do you homeschool?
You homeschool your kids, right? Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, I was looking at the records at the local elementary school, and I noticed that you have 2 children who live here.
Are you neglecting them, or are you teaching them?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think the percentage of homeschooled kids that get vaccinated are?
Low.
Yeah,
like
very low.
Near to 25%.
It actually probably it's lower by percentage numbers now, but not because there's like any less people. I think it's that there's more people that are switching to homeschooling as a result of school opening and closing and opening and closing. So that there are some people who are just fucking intelligent who want to keep their kids home instead of having to deal with all that shit. And so they're homeschooling.
It's easier
like right
for a
now,
lot of kids to learn that way too, to be honest.
Right. And like being on a different schedule, like I think probably helps a lot of kids too. So parents are opting for that for just those reasons.
Their moms must not have big tits.
I bet they do. And that's the thing is they're like, all right, boys.
That's what you're saying is it's just a network of itty bitty tittied moms.
Have you noticed? I mean, like that's the whole thing about like all the weird family porn that's on like on all the sites, right? It's like all of a sudden everybody has to stay home, and now we're getting all this porn that's just really fucking weird.
I mean, wasn't that porn happening pretty prevalently before the pandemic?
Yeah, but it didn't get any better. Like we've all been talking about it. Why wouldn't it go away? Like if everybody
because we have
if everybody was like this is fucked
everything,
up,
so
and this
people
is
have
this
to
is
click
you
on
can't
it,
do this
then they
anymore.
think it's getting the clicks because people have to click on it because they need something to jerk off to.
I'm telling you, dude, it's literally getting to it's not. It would go away if we all were in a consensus where like this is weird, and everybody I talk to about it goes, yeah, that is weird. There's a really weird thing. Why does that exist? Right? Everybody says that.
Say we just go back to old.
But that shit doesn't go away.
Everybody has one VHS of boner jams.
You know what? I wouldn't be against that.
What's fucked up is when my dad died, my first thought was, I might get a stepsister. And that's where we're at.
Yeah, not a great first thought, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Like my dad.
I mean, you ended up getting a sister-in-law, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But my dad was still warm, and I was thinking about a stepsister. It was fucked up.
Careful what you wish for, bud. But that is Mbop to the top. Everybody's new favorite segment here at the Moron Bros Show. We've got some music.
Yeah. Matt's got some weather box picked out with Love Me a Good Microcosm. We love the hate on God here.
Well, we talked about it a little bit during our Mbop to the top segment.
Did we? Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
We talked about,
It's hard to say, but you know what we always say here? Fuck God, hail Satan.
I thought we were doing the Hail Satan for out, but I want before we go.
Well, no, we're not going. We got one more after.
Thank God, I was scared.
We got one more thing to do after this, but we'll do that when we get back. We'll have our death pool. CJ, what songs
Matt
we got?
Almost lost an opportunity at pizza, and I seen his soul leave his body.
Well, hold on, but I want to say on air, I'm gonna do the let's check it out.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's do it.
We're doing it right now. So we've got Weatherbox coming up with Love Me a Good Microcosm. No effects after that with Best God and Show. You're listening to the Moron Bros Show here at RealPunkRadio.com.
Let's check it out.